What's up, everyone? Your boy Retro on the move. I just got done eating. I didn't finish uploading because I said it'd take another half an hour just to upload this video. So I'm like, fuck that. That's a half hour of fucking walking, man. I can cut some miles down. So, but you know, I was also doing business. You know, I had the laptop out. You know, I was working. Also, I got a message. So, you know, I told people I ran a business, you know, before I quit. You know, I've done a lot of things for a lot of people over the years, my man. Listen, people know who I am. They have my number. A gentleman reached out to me. Actually, he messaged me. He emailed me. I mean, not emailed me. He messaged me on Facebook. I met this man through Facebook. So he has 2 trucks. And I was supposed to do business with this guy a few months ago. I was supposed to actually do some work for him. Well, he was on his way to my house, actually, with this truck. And I was going to take a look at it and possibly fix it for him, fix it up. He got a real good deal on it. You know, but the truck was a little beat up. It needed some work. Well, the truck that I just took apart, an HD 2500, right? I had the parts for him. I was going to do something with that truck, take the parts off, fix up his truck for him, right? That way he had a nice 2500. But the trans ended up smoking on his way to my house. It was that bad. That's why he got a good deal on the truck. Well, I was going to put my transmission in it, you know? And I was going to take the truck then. We were going to work something out because he has another truck. He has a Ford F-350. And he likes the Ford F-350 more. He likes it better. So, but the truck bed is rusted out. He runs a landscaping company and, you know, has a bunch of, lawnmowers and stuff. Well, he wants to put the stuff on that truck and be able to drive it around and do his work. Well, he wanted me to put a new bed on his truck. I tried to tell him, like, bro, it's a Ford F-350. He's trying to be cheap, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to do this as cheap as possible. You know, he doesn't have a lot of money like that. He works hard, you know, for what he has, you know what I mean? And he's excited. He wants to get something on the road, you know? And everyone that he has been helping him hasn't really, I guess, been able to do what he needs. So he's reaching out in faith, you know? He actually did homework on my Facebook, you know? He sees that I do all this car stuff, you know what I mean? He sees all my photos, pictures, all that stuff, you know? And he says, you know, I need your help. So I told him, like, look, your best bet, bro, I'll build you a fucking wooden bed for your truck. We'll take the bed off the Ford F-350, right? I'm gonna slap some wood down, stain it, make it nice for him, put some lights in it for him and stuff and whatnot. But what sucks is, I told him, you know, I run a YouTube. I asked him if I could record it. I asked him if he was camera shy. He said he's camera shy. So we might not be getting that recorded, which sucks, but he might be bringing the truck down to my house, so I'll be able to get that part recorded and stuff. I just won't be able to get him recorded, you know? I'm going to be doing the work at my house, most likely. I don't want to go and do it at other people's houses. That's not... I'll take advantage of the property I have now. If I have to go over there, that's fine. If I got to fix it on the property, that's what I'm good at. That's what I do, you know? That's what I did. Fix things. That's who I am. I'm a computer geek. Mostly I did computer stuff, and then I fix things. Other than patrol on the ship, that's mostly what I did, though, is just fix stuff. I was on the ship the whole time. So, code and ship, sleep, code, ship, and rounds. I did rounds. I was in charge 300 something plus people. So, it's a lot. It's a lot. Especially when these people are, you know, these are military people. You know, these are people that are, you know, they don't like being told what to do. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a rare fucking Mazda Ranger. That's the one to get, is the B4000. It's the same thing as a Ford Ranger. So, yeah, it looks like they got some good fireworks. It's got some good firearms too. Police officer. Got the taser boy, everything, man. Those things ain't fun. Them boys fucking hurt. Them boys hurt. I was thinking about being a police officer, but then I got in trouble. So, can't do that. I can't do a lot of things anymore that my freedom is taken away, you know what? But I've earned it. I've earned my rights. So, I know how to run. I know how to move. Unlike most people. So, we're riding out. So, I'm hoping this guy, look, what I'm hoping for is this guy brings this truck. It's the same truck as my truck, an 02, 03, you know, that style. Body style, Chevy HG2500 with the 6.0. So it's the same motor. Motor runs. I'll have 2 motors. I'm getting this truck. He's coming by tomorrow. If I get this truck, we're stripping it. We're getting it fully apart. That Blazer down the street, I got all the parts to fix that Blazer. You hear me? Motor-wise. Hopefully that trans is good. If that trans is good in the Blazer, I got a 6.0. I'm about to pull out of this HD 2500 and drop it in the Blazer. So, you know, here's the thing. You don't want to tell people what you're doing. This guy, you don't know, you know, he doesn't know my YouTube and stuff. So, it's not like it's not hard for him to go on there, though. But what I'm trying to say is, if you bring it, he's gonna bring it, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people get jealous, you know what I mean? If he knows I'm making a lot of money off of him, you get what I'm saying? So don't let people know what it is you're doing. You never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. That's meaning don't let the evil know what your right hand man is doing, or yourself. That's what it's saying. You never let them know the whole story. They don't need to know the whole story. Only God needs to know the whole story, and God knows the whole story anyways. So, I'm gonna try to have you guys ride with me all day. It's gonna be difficult, because I gotta upload, you know? I gotta get more storage. That's what I gotta get. I gotta get a different phone, more storage. I'm working on it. I'm working on it real hard. So this guy brings his truck. He's supposed to come over tomorrow. I told him, look, anytime after 9 a.m., I was like, we can do all this talking. I ain't doing nothing until I meet you, shake your hand, you know? Come over to the house tomorrow. We'll talk. I'll see who this man is, what it is he needs done. I'll tell him what it is I can do for him. I'll give him a number, and then we go from there. Whether this man, you know, brings me money or not, that's a whole nother story. If I'm doing work, you gotta bring the truck here, my house, I'll do the work with the truck. Once the truck's in my house, title, I'll do the work. I need the title in my hand. That truck's gotta be at my house before I do work. I'm not putting any work in anybody's truck without nothing in my hand, right? So, if he doesn't want to bring the truck up, well, bring me a couple $100 first, and then, you know, we'll talk about doing something, you know, and then I'll tell you what it is I'm gonna do for you. So, we might have something tomorrow. So I told him, you know, God bless, you know, I told him I tell everybody what it is I'm doing. So I told him I'm heading to Henry Ford Museum, Greenfield Village, you know. So I want to get some footage, and I want to spend some time there before I leave. I used to work there. Not only have I worked there, I know a lot about the place. It's one of my favorite places to spend time. So donate so we have money, marijuana, so we can sleep good tonight. Part night. I don't sleep the whole night unless I'm exhausted. Margarita, I'd sleep with Margarita. when Margarita was around, I was working that job. I went back to doing the 95. It was the worst thing I ever did. She doesn't know this lifestyle of mine, this moving lifestyle. I didn't tell her. I never told her a lot of stuff. We didn't even have that much time to even get to tell her a lot of stuff. I had so much going on, and my dad, and all the bullshit trying to, make a house, a home with someone that's not even my real father. It fucked things up, man. I don't even, I know my real father, but I don't know him, That's why I needed a father. I was lost. That's why I'm happy there is one. His name is Jesus. It's called Yahweh, God, Yeshua. So, but I'm gonna get off of this. There's not much going on just yet, but I wanted to let you guys know, I'm on my way. We might have some stuff going on tomorrow. Things are coming into play, I've been praying last night. I don't like to brag or tell people, but how do they know if I don't tell them, right? I'm not doing it in front of you guys, like, trying to get, credit for it. So, yeah, and this guy, you gotta remember, he talked to me like 3 months ago. Like, I didn't even know who it was at first until, I heard the voice, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, the voice sounds familiar. I knew exactly who it was. He was surprised that I knew who it was, which made it even more better for me because he sees that, you know what I mean, that I have a memory. I know what it is I'm doing. He has faith in me, which he should, because I can do whatever it is he needs done, and I can do it better than anyone else. So, but remember, if there's only one correct way to do it, right? It doesn't matter if that person does it or if I do it. No one's better because it's done the same way. As long as it gets done correct, it's all that matters. I love these trucks, but they're too big. This is the truck that my dad pretty much smashed, but older. It was too wide, for him. He had the 1500 though, which was this size, so he didn't have the 2500. He had this one, which was still too big. It's funny. I told him it's too big of a truck for you, man. It's too wide. It sits too low. You're not up. You can't see over. He's not up over the hood. I had a hard time. They're good. They're beautiful trucks, man. They are. The engine is what the drivetrain. The Chevy drivetrains, man. These Chevy drivetrains, man. They're unstoppable, man. The reason why is because they've been developing the same drivetrain for fucking 50 years. It's the same fucking trans, the same motor that they've been building since the beginning of time. That's why those V8s, those LS motors are so good. Those transmissions, those Hydromatic transmissions, the 4L80E that I just sold for $600, that's a strong transmission. Which kind of sucks because I'm about to have a truck maybe with a smoke transmission. So, and then the truck's all beat up. The truck's probably going to be, most likely I'm going to be ripping it apart. And that's the money I'm going to be getting paid for doing this guy's back of his truck, so you can be hooked up. He wants to drive, and I'm going to go through his truck too. I'm going to make sure that it's running nice. His Ford truck, I'm going to go through it for him and make sure it's not going to fucking die on him, You're not going to get stranded and shit. And that's what he needs. He needs somebody to help him, because first of all, he's overwhelmed. Second of all, he needs somebody that can do this, right? And give him a peace of mind, the assurance that, hey, this is done right. It must work for Chevy. Because that's fucking stupid right there. It has the said Feldman on the plate. Which that's Matic. Yeah, so so many ways. I've actually given those girls money. They've been doing it for a while now. They were doing it last year too, last summer. No, that's a different couple. That's a different couple. I wish I had money. I'd give them tons of money. If I had $1 million, I'd give it to them. I would go buy them a home right now. I would. Their daughter too and stuff. They are homeless. About to offer my place to stay and sleep. If they're down here tomorrow, there's a kid, man. I got so much stuff in that house. You gotta be smart, you know? There's a girl over there involved. They're Spanish, they're foreign people. They're not gonna steal, I'm telling you. They might, but I feel like I should be giving them my number or something. If they're homeless, right? If they're really homeless, they'll be out here tomorrow. If they're out here tomorrow, I'll talk to them. If they want to come sit at the house, get a couple nights at my house in that back room, I'll clean it up for them. They can sleep in there with their kid. There's no door, but they can sleep inside for the night and stuff. They can figure out what it is they're doing, figure out where they're going to go. They'll have internet, they'll be able to take a shower, that type of stuff. I'll offer that to them. Other than that, they're on their own. So, my door's always open, 24/7, 7 days a week. Miami Magic Infusions, 640 grams, nitrous oxide, N2 food grade. Somebody's doing whippets, and they're fucking putting Grand Theft Auto fucking labels on them because they're getting high off of them, and it says do not for medical use. So it's funny, that's how bad it is, right? So this is why I want to legalize drugs, right? Look at this is sad, right? This is N2 food grade, right? Whippets, food grade whippets, right? Nitrous oxide. Here it is, right? Coming from China. Can almost guarantee it, right? It's coming from China, right? Labeled as food ingredients with a label that says that entices people, right, to inhale it, right? But yet it says do not inhale on it, but it has this on there for people to inhale. It blows my mind that they have this. I want to put it in my backpack, but it won't fit. Huh. Whippets for sure. I've done a lot of this. Ecstasy, you do a bunch of E and you do this. Yeah. And then you do some Molly on top of it. Yeah, candy flipping. That's what we do in Detroit. That's a Detroit thing. That's what we do over here. I'm sure other people do it too. But this is a Detroit thing, for sure. I'm sure, like I said, it happens everywhere else, but it's really prominent in where we are at, in Michigan. Definitely ecstasy and Molly together, and acid. Those are fun. That's the real candy flipping. Acid and fucking acid, ecstasy, and then doing this on top of it. Your eyes will roll in the back of your head. You get those Vicks Vapo inhalers that you smell when you're rolling and on all those drugs. You fucking have a girl lay on your lap and she blows it all under your nose. Your eyes will flip in the back of your head. It's fucking insane. That tells you, look, this person was probably driving around, doing this. I know a lot of people. I call a couple people right now. They'll pull up in my driveway with about fucking $5,000 in their pocket. Fucking nothing but fucking drugs, pills, and fucking the whole back seat full of these. I'm not lying. They're just driving around dealing drugs all day. Tossing them in the bag all day. That's what they do. It's sad. It's sad. This is going in the garbage. I shouldn't even be putting it in that garbage because it's going in that container, right? It's an explosive canister. It goes into the recycling place. It gets reshredded. Boom. Yeah, she's tripping. She's tripping. Alright, I'm gonna save some power. I'm gonna save some battery. So, God bless you all. You know, I don't know when all these videos are gonna get uploaded. They're probably gonna get uploaded tonight. I'm not gonna sit here and upload them all and kill my battery. And that means I can only record so much too. So that's why I brought my laptop. I'll be able to pull the videos off that whatnot, put them on my laptop so I can keep on recording. I have the other camera as well. I have the GoPro. So I mean, we're good for the most part. I can't wait to get on the water, man. We're almost there. A couple more. We got like a month or two before we're out in the water. Basically, I'm taking this whole summer to gather everything together. Once I get everything together, we're gonna hibernate in the marina for the winter down south where it's warm. And then once typhoon season hits, we're gonna get the Kraken. But you know, not only am I gonna hunker down during the winter, you know, I'm gonna be going out doing, you know, small voyages and stuff. You know, getting weathered in, you know, sailing and stuff, getting all the equipment set up, you know, figure it out. That type of stuff, you know, you guys will be with me every day, setting all that equipment up and stuff. So, and I'm doing this all by myself, you know, I don't want help. There isn't gonna be another person with me, guy. The only person that I will let on my boat, period, is Margarita. So, which it might end up being her boat if she throws me off. So, hopefully she don't throw me off. Hopefully I can get her on the boat. We'll see. You know, I gotta get her on the boat first. then she can throw me off, right? So I'll see you guys later, you know, when I got things going on. I can't wait to smoke. I still got a long walk before that happens. So y'all take care. God bless you all. Enjoy your July 4th. It's the country we live in. It's a blessing. Enjoy your freedoms while you have them. Because not everybody has freedoms like we do. Take care.